this is it. I know that it might get easy for some people to give up after something like what happened to me. Like, I was in a really bad way. Like, there's a family that I still associate with that was at Craig Hospital. They're amazed that I'm doing this kind of stuff because like they knew the condition I was in. Craig Hospital kind of was like, you know, the guiding hand in that, but after Craig Hospital, they're not there anymore. That level of superior service isn't there anymore. It's on you. And what drives my determination is the idea that at one point in my life, can I get kind of graphic with this description? At one point in my life, I had to rely on someone every evening to come in and help me defecate, to help me urinate, to feed me, to breathe for me. I used to get respiratory treatments. That I was in such a vulnerable state, and I was so humiliated sometimes. Humility is an essential piece of the journey. Through Craig Hospital, I mean, I think everyone gets a little humility, of course, because you know these are fully capable individuals that are just explosions in their life. You know, this is crazy, and then they're down here. You know, but then you rise up, and you know, like Craig gets you there. On October 15th, 2006, after a friend and I had been riding our bikes for about 7 days in an attempt to ride cross country, we made camp one night at a place in Byers, Colorado, out on the Great Plains kind of, and someone decided in the middle of the night to come and run over my bivy sack that I had been camping in. It was bright and it was orange, so I'm pretty sure they saw it, but it doesn't really matter. What happened was I got caught underneath the truck and it dragged me 300 feet on the ground through the forest floor, and it broke my spine, my entire lower spine, L1 through 5, and my sacrum. And yeah, I had a traumatic brain injury after that. So I was in a coma for about a month. One of the first questions I asked when I got up, when I was like awoken, you know, like, and I was coherent enough to ask questions, was, is my bike okay? Is my bike okay? I want my bike. And I was very wily and very belligerent, you know, because I was on a lot of medication, my brain had been hurt. Because honestly, it wasn't until I'd found cycling that, I don't know, it's a big piece of my identity nowadays. Like, this bike, yeah, it kind of defines me somewhat. When I'm on this bike, I don't walk with a limp. I still do. It's very lessened than it once was when I was at Craig Hospital. But I still do walk with a limp. And if you watch me for enough time, you'll know, oh, something's happened with this guy. But these wheels, you know, like they'll always be straight. Guys that I rode with for like 8 years down in Ocala, they didn't know. It normalizes me somewhat, but then again, it's like, it's my uniqueness, you know?
A lot of the community and friendships that he's built back home are all through cycling. He stands out as like a special type of cyclist that can ride with all like the really experienced riders, but even though he's got kind of a bad back, but yeah, he's impressive. He's a beast.
Like this experience, you know, like doing P4P Possible is really making me take a look back at the last 10 years of my life and being like, dang dude, I've overcome some stuff. Like, I overcame a TBI, a spinal cord injury.
It's awesome to see Brian back here in this racing capacity, but also just, you know, he really feels like indebted to Craig Hospital, so he's super excited to come back and do whatever he can to help them, and I'm excited to watch him do it. Yeah.
It's weird to say like you like a hospital or you like, you know, but like Craig made me a better, you know, it made me better. So like I can't see, you know, like ever losing sight of it. It's a special place for me. So, yeah.